Hello, this is your friend Aloha once again. I'm back, on your 5 minutes of MR, my recommendation. And today I've not forgotten about what we started last week. We started talking about growth and we are going further on that. Don't forget, I told you the two pinnacles of growth is choice. First, you have to make a choice to grow. The second one is that you have to be intentional about your growth. You make up your mind, and that means you have to begin to sow time. You have to begin to do things, that actually show that you want to grow in that area. And once you have done that, you cannot jump into the principles of growth. And I told you the principles of growth. Number one is your location. You must choose that area of your life that you want to grow. It's important. It might be one, it might be two, it might be three, but don't let it be too much so you don't get choked up. The next one is that you have to clear and weed your life of anything that will stop that thing that you have determined to grow in that part of your life or that area of your life that you have so intentionally began to work on. And the third one is that you begin to till the ground. That means you have to start working on it. Anything that produces for you, you have to work. It doesn't come by mistake. Growth does not jump from the skies. Like I said before, no farm jumps from the moon. You have to be the one to intentionally start a farm, and that's what you have done. So when you do that, the work must come into it. You must make up your mind to work on yourself, work on your abilities, work on your environment, work on everything that will make you grow and to give those potentials that you have the air to breathe. And when you've done that, you must begin to plant the right seeds. What am I saying to you? You have to begin to sow the right seeds into your life. Begin to bring in the right friends. Begin to have the right mentors. Begin to take the right steps in the right direction. Begin to be able to sow some seeds into your life that ordinarily nobody would have done for you. That many times you might need to actually walk away from things that you would have loved to spend some money or some time on, but you know that those things are time wasters, and you have to walk away from those things. Those are the seeds you plant in your life if you want to grow. You might need to not buy a car at the time that you were buying it. You might need not to buy those clothes that you so would like to buy, but you don't really need right now. You might need to walk away from some friends that ordinarily you would have loved to have good times with, but right now you need all the time that you have, because time is the only thing that God gives to you that you can buy. And you need time if you want to grow. Time is only time that determines, the extent of your growth. If you don't have time, you cannot grow. Every plant has a gestation period. And if you don't give that gestation period to that crop that you're planting or that seed that you're planting, it is not going to come to fruition. It will not come to the time of harvest. And after that, that's when we jump into the next level, which is number 5 now. We're looking at tending the things that you have planted. What have you planted in your life? What are you tending? You have to put in as much as you can. You must make sure that what you have in your mind is maturity. This seed must come to maturity. Nothing should kill it. Nothing should bring it down. Nothing to reduce its productivity. It must become luxuriant. It must become everything that it can become. Give it that opportunity. And you're the only one that can give growth that opportunity in your life. The seeds that you plant, you're the only one that can give them the opportunities to become what they should be. You're the one who knows what you want, and you're the one who can decide and desire the things that should come out of it. Lastly, the harvest must be something that you must prepare for. If you don't prepare for harvest, then there's the whole planting and the whole procedure that you went through is in vain. And so it is something you must specially plan for. That means you must have the right tools to harvest the things that you have planted. You must, have the right people to join you to have the harvest, to bring out the things, the crops. And most of the time, when it comes to the time of harvest, you need to get people to join you. Harvest always has a crowd coming with it, and you must be prepared to have the right crowd with you, because if you don't, the harvest might be stolen, it might be destroyed, it might be misused, people might trample on it, they might not recognize what you have put into all of this, and that is a waste, and you might not be able to get all that you desired out of this process of growth. And like I told you before, it is the seed that you plant today that can produce a seed for your tomorrow. So that is the goal, to have seeds, bigger seeds for the next level of your growth. So have the right people, and finally, to join you to harvest. And as you do this, you begin to plan for the next level of your growth, and that's important. The next series, I'm going to tell you the story of how we came this far, myself and the wife, as we began to decide to grow. And I think that story will do you a whole lot of good. Listen to the next one. It's just about time. Thank you very much as we begin to grow together. Once again, I can always tell you, it is your time. Don't forget that.